At 41 years old, this woman is standing tall against society's labels. She's successful, independent, and living life on her own terms, yet people try to tag her as a leftover woman, as if not being married by a certain age is some kind of crime. But listen closely, she doesn't see her age as a burden. Instead, she feels stronger, wiser, and more free than ever before. In her 20s, she says she didn't have this perspective, this calmness, this maturity. Now, she enjoys life with a lighter heart, walking through night markets, eating delicious food, playing with her cat, working out, and simply living for herself. Her words cut deep. Life is never perfect, but the most important thing is to live every day the way you want to, and to be happier than the person you were yesterday. That's powerful. She's reminding us that marriage and children are not mandatory checkpoints in life. They are personal choices. And true success is not about ticking society's boxes, but about health, happiness, and inner peace. This is a woman who has broken free from pressure, who refuses to be defined by outdated traditions. She's proof that you can be 40, unmarried, and still be whole, radiant, and fulfilled. Her message to the world is simple. Don't force life, don't live for others, live for yourself. Because real freedom begins when you stop caring about what others expect, and start embracing who you truly are.
This young woman's cry is not just about marriage, it's about dignity, self-worth, and the courage to demand real love in a world that wants to silence her heart. Her parents, blinded by tradition, see marriage as a checklist, stable family, acceptable conditions, a match that looks good enough. But what they fail to see is her soul, her yearning for someone who truly understands her, not just someone who fills a role. She is accused of being too picky, but what she's asking for is simple: a partner who won't abandon responsibility, a partner who shares in joy and pain, a partner who says, "Don't be afraid, I've got you." That's not a luxury. That's the bare minimum of real love. Marriage is not just about surviving, it's about living. The wrong person will suffocate your spirit, drain your strength, and make every day feel like a battle. But the right person? He makes the ordinary shine. He stands by you in hardship and delights in your smallest joys. That is the difference between a cage and a home. So I ask, why is it wrong for her to hold out for love that feels true? Why must she settle for survival when she deserves a partnership that lifts her higher? Her voice is the voice of countless women pressured into loveless unions, yet brave enough to say, "I will not throw away my life just to satisfy tradition. I will wait for the right person. Because my happiness matters too."
This is the voice of a woman standing at 34, staring down the reality she never imagined for herself. In her youth, she dreamed of the ordinary milestones: marriage in her mid-20s, children before 30. Like many, she thought life would follow the script. But life, unpredictable and unkind to expectations, wrote her a different story. Now, as the calendar turns to September, the year slips away like sand through her fingers. With each passing month, the weight grows heavier. She dreads the new year, not because of the holiday itself, but because of the questions, the whispers, the silent stares of relatives. Last year, she avoided it, staying indoors, hiding her pain. This year, the pressure is worse. Her words reveal something deeper than loneliness. It is the crushing force of society's timeline. A woman approaching 35 is treated as though time has run out, as if her worth is tied only to marriage and children. Yet her heart still beats with hope, with a desire for love that is real, not forced. And so she asks herself, how did it come to this? Not because she failed, but because life simply did not unfold the way the world demanded it should. That isn't weakness, that is reality. Her story is not one of failure, but of courage. Because despite the fear, despite the pressure, she is still standing, still working, still living her life. And maybe, just maybe, her path, though delayed, will lead to a love stronger and truer than what others settled for long ago.